We begin here this hour. Police have just given an update on operations in Stilfontein. Scores of bodies have been brought to the surface since the government-sanctioned retrieval operation began on Monday. Dozens of miners have also emerged since then. For an update, let's go back to Stilfontein now, where our reporter Refiloe Seboko has the latest. The operation is continuing, Refiloe, but from what the police have just told you there, the focus is also on finding the kingpins.
Indeed, Vuyo, the focus is also on finding the kingpins. That is what a spokesperson of SAPS nationally, Athlenda Mathe, said that it's also part of their investigations, but making an announcement that since the retrieval process started on Monday up until today, 78 people have been declared deceased, about 166 those who are alive that have also been brought to the surface. But I'm just going to welcome Athlenda just for the purpose of our viewers, Athlenda, who could not get that briefing a little bit earlier on. The numbers, 78 declared deceased, 166 since the operation started on Monday. Confirm for us.
Well, a very good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity. As confirmed, by 1:30 this afternoon, we are sitting at 166 alive illegal miners that have been retrieved from underground, that have been immediately placed on arrest. Sitting at 78 that have been certified deceased as of Monday. So I did provide a breakdown to say with the start of the operation on the first day, there were 5 trips that were made with the cage, and we were sitting at 9 bodies and 26 that were arrested. On day 2, we were sitting at 17 trips with the cage. We had 106 arrested. We had 51 that were certified as deceased. So as of 1:30 this afternoon, we are sitting at 34 arrested for day 3. And we are then sitting at 18 that have been certified as deceased. So operations are ongoing. No major challenges have been experienced. We continue with the operation.
Talk to us also about the investigations that you as the police are still ongoing with. You touched on issues of kingpins. You also touched on issues of allegations of assault, abuse, considering the number of footages that we have been seeing that are emerging from underground.
Our concern as the police is that when you look at how the health status of these illegal miners, it is quite concerning that they look malnourished, and that does not with the so we are looking into allegations that there were kingpins underground that were keeping food away from these illegal miners. We are also investigating allegations of torture and abuse underground, because some of them, when they resurface with marks all over. There have been videos that have surfaced showcasing illegal miners being allegedly tortured by those that are underground. We are also then focusing on allegations that the majority of them were brought here under false job opportunities, and they were not given a clear picture of what would transpire underground. So we are looking for the kingpins, and we believe those are the people that should be held accountable for the deaths of these illegal miners. We are looking for them. We are aware that there were kingpins that were with them underground. So we're just following up that information. Some are already in our custody.
You also talked about, that 2 people so far, you'll correct me, that their families has been able to identify. Talk to us about that process and working together with other stakeholders as bodies are coming sent to mortuaries and that.
Well, the challenge that we're having in terms of the body identification is that the majority of those that have been arrested and have been certified as dead are illegal in the country. They're undocumented, so that poses a major challenge. So we are relying on family members to come forward to identify their family members. Another challenge, though, is that some of the bodies were decomposed. Some were mostly bones. So it is that process of identification, DNA, and so on. But with the DNA identification, obviously, you would need to compare it with other DNA and so on. So if a person is not identifiable, it makes it quite difficult for the police to conduct that particular operation. But yes, we do have 2 bodies that have already been claimed and identified by their families. And on the issue of, we had 4, right? 4 that were arrested on possession of gold-bearing material. So when they are retrieved, they are all inspected, they are processed. We have metal detectors where we are trying to detect if they come up with gold-bearing material. 4 since Monday have been arrested for being in possession of gold-bearing material.
And, with regards to the families having to come and identify and claim those that have deceased, you are saying that it's a challenge because some of them are here undocumented. Does that mean you are in contact with your counterparts in, countries like Mozambique, some of those that are arrested here from Mozambique, from Zimbabwe, in assisting with that process of identifying, claiming, and ensuring? We're beginning to see documents that speaks death certificate and postmortem reports indicating the names of those people and the cause of death.
Absolutely. This particular operation is being led by the Nut Joints, and at the Nut Joints, all government departments are represented. So all government departments are following up with their various mandate and responsibilities. So we are in contact with other countries to assist us in this particular operation. We are working together with DIRCO, we are working with Home Affairs, and so on this particular operation.
Thank you so much for your time. Athlenda Mathe, Vuyo, indicating that they are working together with their counterparts in countries, but also just giving us a confirmation that since the retrieval operation started on Monday, 78 people have been declared deceased, 166 those that are alive. That is the number as it stands for now, but you also understand that that retrieval operation will be continuing, expected to stop at about 10 in the evening.